When there's trouble, you know who to call.
Starfire, our favorite Mediterranean, our favorite Mandalorian.
What is it? Tamaranian.
Starfire, our favorite Tamaranian.
That doesn't even sound right.
Starfire, our favorite Tamaranian, is the piece of the Titans that make them whole. Though Robin put them together, she's the glue, or whatever Drake and Travis said. She is the embodiment of hope. She relates to every single Titan as she is their core. This is massively evident in one of the best episodes in the series, How Long is Forever. In this episode, Star gets thrown into the future and sees the Titans' untimely end. She sees each member at their lowest, and that is until she reunites them, until she rekindles the lost flame of friendship that each member cherished but not always demonstrated. Everyone's role on the team is explicitly stated. Robin as the leader, surveying over the team, Raven and Beast Boy as support, supplying magic and unpredictability, and Cyborg and Starfire as the bruisers, taking and dishing the bulk of the wear and tear. But as everyone has their depicted roles, they also have their unsolicited sense of duality. Star has the ability to hit the hardest, but also to love and care the most. Arguably the strongest Titan on the team, yet the least confrontational. And more often than not, she opts out of unnecessary situations of undesirable conflict. Star isn't quick to anger and is a gentle soul radiating positivity along her path. And that path aligns with the Titans, reaching out to aid her friends for what each explicitly need. For Robin, it's love and companionship. It's a purpose outside of the mission. She shows him it's okay to take off his mask and lower his walls, and that it's okay for him to be Dick Grayson sometimes, not only Robin or Nightwing.
Maybe a hero isn't all that I am. Maybe we could be...
Robin,
Starfire?
stop talking.
Since Robin is the leader of the team, he feels as if though he has to solely bear the burden of keeping the team together, when in reality, it's not something he has to do alone like he was taught. She shows him the value of leadership through friendship rather than a hierarchy of power and intellect like the Justice League. A team built off of trust and understanding rather than flexing to keep each other in check. And this is why it pained her to be left out of the secret of Red X. In the 9th episode of the first season, she felt as if though Robin kept secrets from her as he did to everyone else, that he had lost the trust in her as someone special to him. She dreaded the idea of losing this relationship that she had cherished from the time of its origin. She feared the thread of exclusivity would wane through the needle of lies that this could potentially lead to. For Cyborg, she, as an alien, gives him a piece of humanity. She keeps him intact with his human side. She keeps him grounded, and vice versa. She understands what it's like to be different, looked down upon just based off your external properties, and perfectly understands how your externalities are secondary to your internalities. And as for Raven, she is the dusk to Starfire's dawn. And the episode switched. Starfire and Raven are forced to compromise once their souls are interchanged into each other's bodies. This episode displays Star's adaptability with the Titans, Comprehending complex individuals such as Raven, their differences strengthen their relationship. As much as Starfire teaches and guides, she's willing to learn twice as much. Their bond is shared from varying ideals. She leaves with a deeper understanding of control of her emotions and her power, since it is derived from her passion. And unlike most Titans and pedestrians, Starfire isn't scared of Raven. She's welcoming and accepting of her boundaries and her uniqueness. Starfire to Beast Boy is freedom and expressive. Star indulges Beast Boy's impulsive tendencies, though sometimes he tests her patience. She understands how to traverse his emotions, and with little screen time they share, we see someone other than Terra finally treat Beast Boy right. In the episode Forces of Nature, we see Star aim to treat Beast Boy like a brother while also not belittling him, speaking a language that he can understand. Instead of yelling, Starfire attempts an alternative route. This route ends in compromise and both parties appealing apologetically and accepting. Starfire yet has the least amount of focus on her character. Admittedly, I'm not here to argue that she's the deepest, but in the same breath, she doesn't deserve to be overlooked. She's more than an extremely devastating, unearthly being. She is more than Robin's flame. She is a sincere and accepting individual, and an undervalued one at that. Star is the ideal friend. She is consistently there, always happy, always excited to help and to conversate. Yet the reverse isn't true. Her kindness is taken advantage of. In comparison to, say, Raven, Cyborg, or Robin, Star is cared for at the least. She is quick to check on others, but the inverse isn't true. And this is because the Titans are accustomed to her consistency. She is always joyous, always playful. So when moments arise when her emotions get the better of her, it's beyond jarring. They are used to a certain type of Star. And as their friends, the Titans don't view her as anything other than a companion. They view her as a human, and rightfully so. She exhibits overlapping characteristics with a standard human. But what stands out is her humanity. It shines beyond her species. Humanity isn't exclusively for humans, but rather the measurement of a certain type of mindfulness and empathy typically exhibited by humans. And Starfire is a gold mine of empathy and far-reaching care. But in the same token, since she is considered by her friends to be human, she isn't treated with the same care. And I say all of that to say this: check on your friends. The carefree and unchained spirits need to come back to Earth once in a while. And just as in Star's case, no one is what one pictures as themselves 100% of the time, day in and day out.